Our next stop will touch on more recent history. From Fallon, we head west on Highway 50 for 35 miles to Silver Springs, then south on alternate 95 for 8 miles to Buckland Station, which is part of the state park system. Waiting for us inside is Ranger Kristen Sanderson.
Hi, nice
Welcome to Buckland Station.
Thank you. It's really cool to be here. We've never stopped before.
Oh, it's a beautiful historic structure. It was built in 1870 using materials salvaged from Fort Churchill. For example, the stairwell, it came from one of the officers' quarters. Samuel Buckland arrived in 1858, and he built the beautiful home that you see today for his family. And he quickly set about making money any way he could. So he built a toll bridge across the Carson River and would charge immigrants to cross. It was the only bridge downstream of Genoa, which made it significant.
What was the toll? How much was it to cross?
It very depended on weight.
Okay.
As cheap as about 25 cents up to maybe $2.50 for a fully loaded wagon.
That was a lot of money back then.
It was quite a bit of money. And so what served as a boarding house at night was a cookhouse by day, also was a trading post, so he would sell goods to originally the immigrants and then later area settlers, including the soldiers at Fort Churchill.
Can you show us a little bit of the
Sure,
house?
I'd be happy to. We have no photographic evidence of the time that the Bucklands lived here, and so we're inferring a lot from a little bit of information, leisure activities that maybe the Buckland family would have engaged in, maybe toys that the kids would have played with, daily chores that Eliza would have been involved with.
Here's a real relic of the past, courting candles. A girl's father would measure out a little bit of candle, and when it burned to the bottom, the gentleman caller had to say goodnight.
We had a little girl and she asked her dad, she said, "What is courting?" And to hear her dad try to explain what courting is, because we don't have anything even equivalent to it today. First and foremost, it was a family home, but it was a community space. Voting took place here for a short time. They had a schoolhouse with living quarters for a teacher. Most of the rooms upstairs they rented out. They did host dances and socials.
Back in the 1860s, Samuel Buckland sold fresh vegetables to immigrants and Fort Churchill. Today, the park's staff are reflecting that history by growing their own.
Welcome to our garden.
Doing so well.
It is.
It looks so lush.
This is our Italian herb garden, our pizza herb garden here.
Because you got your sage and your thyme.
And basil and rosemary.
So little fingerlings in here.
Fingerling potatoes there.
And then I recognize carrots.
Carrots.
And I know those.
Radishes and some beets over there. And then this is a new one for us, the chilies. We've got a variety of things here. We have watermelon, cantaloupe, 3 types of gourds, corn, we have pumpkin. We're hoping to use it to seed some of the programming we do here at the park, whether that's Dutch oven cooking demonstrations using our food. We do a fall festival in October, and we'd love to have some pumpkins for the kids to carve.
I love it. I think it's a really great idea to bring this new life into this area that's got such historical significance and make it feel like a community. Kristen, thank you so much for showing us just a little bit of what there is to see here at Buckland Station. I really appreciate that. And now that you've walked us through the garden, I feel like pulling up a chair and relaxing, which I think that means we've reached the end of this trip.
I think so.